Hello, my beautiful starlight. How are you, my beautiful blooms and trees? I want to say thank you for my tree of lives and thank you so much for my blooms. You guys mean the world to me, and I appreciate that you support the channel, you support the 1111 family, you support me with all your love and TLC. And I just wanted to say that before we begin this lesson, which is pictures are worth 1,000 words. So up to this point, you've heard about numbers, you've heard about suits, and you've basically heard about minor and major arcana and what all that means. But now we're going to dig a little deeper. So what I've drawn is I've drawn the same card all through a different deck each time. We're going to start here in the middle, beautifuls. Okay. And it's the Lover card. So this is your traditional Rider-Waite. Now, these are a little bit holographic. I apologize if they're hard to see. But it is basically lovers. And then if you look in the tarot, the same two people in the lovers that are chained together are also chained together on the Devil card too. So you've got the high vibe, decision, a 2, and then you have this card, which is the Devil, 15, okay, which they're basically very similar in design because it just means attachment. It can mean attachment, obsession, or family, okay? So when you get this Lover's card, it doesn't mean sexually or romantically always. It can mean your own children and mother, if there's toxicity in the relationship, whereas this is more a choice between lovers, okay? So if you take a good look at that, the picture itself, oh, it's so hard to see on this deck, but I don't have another deck that gives you the Rider-Waite version, the basic version. But as you see here, it's the two lovers together, and then on the Devil card, it's the two lovers chained together, right? So that's your traditional deck. Now, if I take this deck, which is I'm trying to think what all these decks are. Creatures, Beautiful Creatures Tarot. We get the Lover's card, and you can only see really one person on this card. And she's looking over, but then you can see a woman and she's spying and pointing over at a male and a female partner together. So you can see there's a choice between lovers, and this lover is thinking about this. So even though these two cards mean the same thing, this might mean higher self, whereas this, I feel like this means between the energies right there, you know? So you get a different feel for it. And then if we look at the two Devil cards, this one is called the Habit, but it means the same thing, which is toxicity, obsession, a habit, right? And in this one, you can see she's got scratches, blood in her hair, and her eyes look really, really dark around them. And she's holding a cat that also matches those same thing. She's also got blood on her finger. So this is almost like somebody that doesn't take care of themselves at all. Not only is this toxic, but it's deteriorating her being. Whereas on this card, I get more of an attachment that's toxic between two individuals. This looks more like she's toxic in her world. So a picture is worth a lot. And it really does, it depends on how, you know, the reader themselves intuitively is drawn to the different cards and what the picture sparks, right? Let's go ahead and grab the Chakra Wisdom Tarot. So we start again with the lovers. Now, in this picture, you can see a hooded female looking at a framed picture of a lover kissing another lover's neck, right? And it's much more in line with the Beautiful Creatures Tarot in this way, because both of them are seeing a set of lovers. And when we go into the Death card, the Devil card, on the Chakra Wisdom Tarot, you actually get her being able to walk through the flames because she's protected. She's holding that beautiful goblet and she is untouched. Like her dress is not even being burnt. So it's almost like in that situation, the story is being told, don't fear the devil, just make the choice. And maybe fear is the devil on this card. Habit seems to be a very pronounced dependency here. And then the devil over here, it seems to be like an attachment to another energy, such as a person. All right, let's go ahead and look at this stack. We'll start again with the Lovers. So in this card, again, it's the same Lovers card, but this lover is invisible. It's almost like a past lover is haunting her. And it's more in her mind of what should have, could have been. And so it's a session to the past. And then when we look at the Devil card, we see a big devil with just two tiny little people that are dancing on the hot plate. So this is more like somebody got themselves in a jam with their toxicity and they're having to dance their way out of a mess, right? So this is talking about really feeling the pressure. Whereas this one is looking to me like these two people are standing still, and that could be it. Maybe it's stagnancy is causing the problem. And then finally, the Light Seers deck. We'll start with the Lovers here. You can see that there's definitely a blending here of absolute love. That these two are facing off, and we have the Lovers. And we do still have that same choice because Lovers is a choice. But this looks more romantic to me. So in this situation, if this card came up, I would feel more inclined to say that this is two individuals that are romantically involved. But qualifiers would also help that situation. And then when we look at the Devil card, look how tempting this feller is. No shirt, his hand out like, come on, I'll help you, right? So it's temptation here. Whereas here, I don't feel tempted. I feel like pressure's on. See the difference? But both are toxic. So it really, really, really does matter what the pictures are. And with that, my lovelies, we're going to go ahead and we're going to grab just a little bit of a read with 2 or 3 different decks that give you an example. Okay? So we'll grab this deck. Give it a little shuffle. We're just going to do a 3-card spread and see what we get out of 3 cards that kind of give us an idea of how much the picture affects. So we have the 6 of Pentacles. Now remember, when it comes to Pentacles, we're talking about something tangible. 6 of Pentacles is even give and take. Justice, the scales being balanced, if you will. And with the 6 of Pentacles, in this, I see a man who's measuring these little gold, like hexagon. Is that it? Hex is 6, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. I think it's a hexagon. Anyway, he's measuring these 6-sided, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-sided. Why wouldn't they make those 6-sided? So in that situation, as a prime example, there's only 5 sides to those, but it's 6 of Pentacles. So I feel like the past is that something got rethought that was unfair. Okay? So something wasn't devised properly. There was handing out of extra. And somebody was shortchanging it and trying to be sly about it. Let's go ahead, get another card. Thank you. 5 of Wands. Now, on these wands, we have the 5 wands. We have these individuals. Now, 5 of Wands can be inner battle. It can be communication. But it's a struggle, right? Look at that bright light. It's like something illuminates what needs to be done here. They're all trying to build a pentacle out of their staves together, but yet they're not on the same page. Let's get one more card. And that'll give you an idea of how much the picture affects the reading. Very, very much so. And that's why you want to be very discerning when you choose your decks. Page of Wands. Now, Page of Wands can represent something new. It can be something that's phallic. It can also be a message, right? So in this card, he's like pretty regal. He looks like he's offering something that's the aha, like crystal ball of knowledge. Communication of an idea. And then, if we dig a little bit deeper, let's go ahead and just choose a random deck here. Now, this is oracle cards, but it also plays part in reading tarot because a lot of people like to use oracle cards. So, whoa, there's the energy. We're going to put this one here. Rose Garden. So now we're going to take this Page of Wands and we're going to qualify this crystal light at the top with Rose Garden. I never promised you a rose garden. It's like you're going to get what you need, but maybe not what you want right now. Okay? And I say that because of the whole idea that this is a rose garden. There's a dark, dark butterfly, which is of change, swift change. And it's going to be uncomfortable and new with that Page of Wands. Now, that butterfly on this card qualified this to tell me this was new. A transformation had happened, right? Let's look at the Six of Pentacles. Thank you. Sea Witch. And then we have this Six of Pentacles where I said the picture itself made me feel like somebody had gotten shortchanged somehow. And then you have this Sea Witch. And I feel like she's holding this black and white fish, but she's pointing down. She really has these weird red, like feathery type plants instead of legs. And she's got this umbrella, or fan windmill thing, but that's made out, it's very fishy. And then sea, ocean. So I would say that this is a water sign, even though this is an oracle card. Could be Pisces, because of the fish. And uneven give and take. Somebody's shortchanging you and they don't even think you see it. They're not giving you the full story. You can feel the inner conflict that they're causing, but they're trying to get away with it in a sly, sly way. But I think the divine is telling on them. I think the divine is showing you it in many, many ways. And I think they're getting nervous about it. There's somebody that's not being truthful. And it could be that they're just not telling you how they feel about something. The perfect key. Now, interesting. You have a bird that has the keys. But yet, only one key is going to open this cage. And it's the perfect key. And she is the only one that has it. So don't allow inner balance to become askew simply because, and I say inner balance based on the Five of Wands, simply because what is meant for you is only yours. The perfect key. I hope this gives you some understanding, a little bit of how important the photographs, the pictures, little tiny things matter in these pictures, such as that beautiful bird holding that set of keys, but she's got the one key. Let's get a blessing or two or three on the Rose Garden with the Page of Wands. And I always like to give blessings at the end to see. So this is about passion too. Remember, Page of Wands can be about passion. It's also about something new and being rebirthed. And then you have passion right there. Could be a fire sign. See, fire meaning fire sign. Your fire signs are Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries. Now we have the water sign here. Let's understand this. Why is this water sign? I feel like this water sign is shortchanging something. Not showing their hand, if you will. Thank you. Forest. Breathe. You're right. It's intuition. Anytime you're in nature in the forest, your intuition is keen on. Let's understand this inner conflict that you're having by picking up on this, but yet it's not being spoken or shared verbally or acknowledged. So you're almost questioning if it's in your head, but no, it's not in your head. This person's trying to be competitive. They are, in some manner. Let me understand this perfect key and how you have it. And only you have this perfect key. Yeah. Full moon, completion. Because you have the key to the lock. Beautiful. Thank you so very much for joining me on this beautiful time together. I look forward to this every single week. Again, I was going to replace this tarot class with us doing detox, but I think we need detox on a grand public scale. So this is just for us. I love you guys. Thank you, my beautiful tree of lives. Thank you, my blooms. You guys mean the world to me. You truly do. And please just keep shining and keep lifting your vibe. Always inspire to inspire. I love you to the moon and back. God bless you. See you again real soon.